Hi everyone, it's Kel. I hope you're doing well. I am in the house today. It's raining cats and dogs outside, and the little house is kind of far away, and it's having work done on it right now. So I'm in the house. I always get a little bit kind of stagnant when I'm in the house. When I'm in that little house, sort of stuff tends to flow better. I think it's because I'm closer to the earth. So welcome back and thanks for being here. Today is a brief video about using your mind to heal your body, and we're going to talk about the neck. It's not just the neck. The neck is also connects to the thyroid and parathyroid glands and the large intestine, all which are represented by the archetype of Taurus. So overall, Taurus energy flow is about the love and value of building and accumulating daily. The internal physical anatomy is the large intestine. The external physical anatomy is the throat. The gland is the thyroid and parathyroid gland. So some of the questions you want to think about when this area is negatively affected or doing strange things, acting up, is how do you love to build and accumulate daily? Are you able to build and accumulate daily? What simple pleasures do you look forward to within your daily routines in order to do this? Okay, so energy moves through the large intestine in a very steady, habitual way. This is the way of Taurus. So because of this, abdominal pain arises in a steady way from the large intestine, with a gradual buildup in intensity, followed by a gradual easing in intensity. And the cells within the large intestine contain thoughts and beliefs around the ability to build and establish, sustain, and endure. It is practical, productive, and provides strength through maintaining its habits. The cells also contain information around creating and maintaining your home or your work environment, building material possessions and personal resources. Sometimes energy imbalances will show up first in your emotional state, and if it's not rebalanced, it could surface as illness in your body later in any of these three areas: the glandular or the throat, the large intestine. So the mental areas to develop for these three areas in your body is loyalty, awareness of boundaries, taking things one step at a time, a sense of self-worth, awareness of personal values, and patience, honoring and expressing the needs of self and others, enjoying the five physical senses, gratitude, awareness of nurturing from Mother Earth, forgiveness, it's a big one, and persistence. Okay, those are the positive attributes that are associated with these three areas: the neck, the thyroid and parathyroid glands, and the large intestine. Now, when they begin to waver, you might be exhibiting, it could be because of the emotional nature of some of these behaviors, okay? Attraction to crisis situations, overreacting, impatience, inappropriate intensity, judgmental tendencies, preoccupation with the psychological motivations of others, destroying something simply to eliminate, obsessive compulsive tendencies, over concern with other people's business. Okay, so I want you to just think about how some of those could be negatively affecting those areas of your body. Now, when these areas are balanced, the positive behavioral indicators are as follows: industrious, social and generous, domesticated, practical, conventional, tentative, steadfast, considerate, diplomatic, deliberate and determined, slow to unfold, and bringing together form. So Those again are positive attributes when they are balanced, okay? Now, when you're unbalanced, sometimes you can see that others might be having issues with these parts of their bodies if they are displaying some of these unbalanced behaviors, being undefined, being scattered, being placid and lethargic, unable to hold things together, obstinate, withholding, sporadic, sluggish, and messy. Obsessive compulsive disorder, reclusive, stingy, rigid, hard-nosed, and of course, stubborn. We always associate stubborn with Taurus, don't we? So if some of these conditions are affecting you, you can correct the behaviors and the thinking, and you can make your own simple affirmations to get going. So for these areas, this simple affirmation, just as an example to give you, would be I proceed slowly and persistently in order to win. I feel good about myself when I live by my own values. That's a big one for Taurus, Taurus energy. I lovingly embrace and absorb life and discard that which does not serve me. I joyously create beauty in my environments and reflect on it throughout my day. That will tend to put you in a good place, emotionally speaking. Of course, you can also incorporate deeds, activities which are somatic, right? And some simple activities to strengthen these areas could be spending time in nature, taking time to create a beautiful space for you to regenerate in. Absorbing music produced by natural instruments. Taking the time to joyfully prepare beautiful food to eat and absorb. Creating art or any kind of beautification of home and possessions, because remember, Taurus is represented by Venus. We can go deep into these go deep into how Taurus affects these body parts. This video is just sort of a quickie for you to start thinking in this way, so that you can begin to correct any issues that are occurring in these three places. Taking time to enjoy those material things that you love, and such as bathing yourself in having a luxurious bath with all your favorite things in it. Also eating proteins such as grains, oats, and seeds, and earthy vegetables such as squash. Creating better daily routines and sticking to that same routine every day. Routines are critical, aren't they? If we can create good routines, we can create great health and a good life. Heavy, earthy furniture will help ground this energy. If you're having problems grounding it, stabilizing it. And you can actually see by looking at your neck if it looks unstable. You can feel it in your intestine. I mean, your body's giving you clues all the time. You can even, if you're trying to ground yourself, you can even observe art, like heavy art, stable looking art, such as large limestone sculptures, right? All these things, you've got to get creative when it comes to healing your body. And your body will open up to you. It will allow the change to happen. It may not happen overnight. Of course it may. I mean, to me it does. But usually these things take time, and especially with these three body parts, because the energy is so slow, right? Taurus is slow but steady. Another thing, like if you're observing images so that your body can soak in the feeling of these images, you could focus on images of large, strong, stable trees that are rooted. Also, you can hike through nature and lay your hands on large, ancient trees. A thing to know about these three body parts also is that they are activated and brought into balance by the note of D. Okay? And the spinal acupoint is L1 if you do any spinal work. Also, some useful plants for these three areas are blue camas, mullein, plantain, thistle, and violet. Okay, so the earth can help you, and you might find that either having teas or compresses in those plants could really have a nurturing effect on those body parts. So just think in terms of Taurus. What would a Taurus like? And then you can apply that same feeling to those areas, right? So you can use maybe a blue camas, what do you call those things? Poultice. And you could apply, maybe warm it up and apply it to your neck. And then you could recite your affirmation or your mantra, right? And you can even look at images of the neck that you want, or a healthy neck. I don't know what part of your neck might be in malady, but if you can find a picture on the internet of what a healthy one looks like and start looking at it periodically throughout the day and really absorbing what that looks like, the body will right itself. It is amazing. This body was made to heal itself, and you definitely can. So I hope this video can help you in some way. And if you have anything you'd like to share about it, or stories of your own, how you've healed yourself, I'd love to hear your stories. I'd also love to hear anything that you're concerned about when it comes to healing by using your mind and by using some somatic practices, because the two can go hand in hand. The somatic practices are the actions, the sort of deeds we do, right? So it's thoughts, words, and deeds that we are using to activate the mind-body connection and bring it into balance. So please let me know below if you enjoyed this video, and if it helped you in any way. And again, if you have stories of your own, would love to hear them. Please post below, okay? I'm also going to drop my email in the description. If you have any kind of malady concerning these three areas, email me. I'd love to help you in any way that I can. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.